What can you get in Lincoln Park for $10 million? A lot, and a lot more. This full-size buildable lot, you could put a whole house on this, is the side yard of this 11,000 square foot house. You can buy the house on its own or buy the house with the lot. They're attached now. You can decide as the buyer what you want to do. It's nice to have this lot because we're in landlocked Lincoln Park. A lot of people have virtually no yard. That's not the case here. But that is by far not the only outdoor space at this house. You start with a very nice terrace out front that creates a nice feeling of arrival. And then here on the other side of the living room, there's a more secluded terrace. It comes off the living and dining rooms. It's much more private. But what that means is here in the living room, you've got outdoor space on both sides and also daylight coming in from two sides. A very rare opportunity in Lincoln Park. And all that daylight is enhanced by the fact that the way this room is done is very crisp with the white walls and the white waterfall detailing around the doors and the ceilings, both here and in the dining room. You're in very large rooms, but it's a very simple and sedate feeling. Janet Owen is the agent listing this property, and Janet, I've already commented on how it's a big house, it's a grand house, but it's not showy, it's actually quite sedate.
That's true. The luxury is really in the simplicity.
And that was a design choice. That was an intentional choice here, wasn't it?
It was. The home was designed after the philosophy of Jean-Michel, and he believed in uncluttered, unadorned, and unaffected. And that's what this house really is.
And then, of course, the biggest piece of outdoor space is this side lot, bought after they bought this house and then joined to the property. And you can see why. Playground equipment. There was a reason to have all that space to spill out into. And Janet, if I buy the house, I don't have to buy that lot. Is that right?
That's true. The house is available on the double lot. And if you desire, you can buy the triple lot. We will only sell the lot if someone buys the double lot. That's the only way that lot will be available.
So until somebody decides, I don't want that third lot, I only want the house, you're holding on to this?
Absolutely, yes.
And then if somebody said, I only want the house, then you'd sell this?
Exactly.
Another word for the look would be zen-like, and you really feel that in this kitchen. Again, big room, but with the combination of wood and stone, it has a very sedate, placid kind of a feeling. This wood is throughout. We saw it in the front hall. We'll see it everywhere except the library on the third floor. And so is this door hardware. On the cabinets, on the main doors, you get this nice French waterfall effect on the knobs as well. So you've got this nice big kitchen and a sitting room, a breakfast room here. It comes off that secluded terrace we already mentioned. So you've got flow all through the house, family room back here, and that goes off to a terrace, another of the outdoor spaces. Above that, on the roof of the garage, is a basketball court, an outdoor basketball court. Here on the second floor, you've got 4 family bedrooms, and in the back, what I think of as the world's largest playroom. It spans the 50-foot width of the house, one big playroom across the back of the house with nice big windows, look out over the neighborhood, and also over that basketball floor that's on top of the garage. That's not the only place you're going to play, because in the basement, well below us, you've got billiards, there's a workout room, there's a movie theater, just about anything you could need. And as we go up to the master floor, that's where we can really see this staircase. It comes all the way up from the first, of course, but to get back to that unadorned feeling, it's a beautiful grand stairs with a skylight and openings for viewing below, but all you get is the curves of the wood and the curves of the plaster. It's really sharp, and then you've got the sun from the skylight raining down on you. The entire top floor is the master suite, starting at the front of the house where you have a very nice library. That's where all that oak we've seen gives way, and now you've got this beautiful walnut paneling, really gorgeous, and a fireplace that I love, sort of a green jade stone, and that's terrific. And then surrounding the room on 2 sides is a terrace, one more terrace. That one has views of the neighborhood, of churches, and all the way down to the skyline. Come through a master bath, which is really placid, really wonderful, with a big soaking tub, separate vanities, big walk-in shower, and it's all very calm and day-lit. And then you come into this, the master bedroom. I understand before this cellar was here, this room was smaller, which is hard to understand because you've got the whole floor, but they expanded it, and you've got this nice, large master bedroom. You've got views all around, and we have the waterfall ceiling molding that we saw in the living and dining room, the 3 layers of molding that pull it all together. You've got dressing rooms on both sides, and then you've got views out this way, both windows here and doors out to a terrace. This is a nice big, the last of the terraces here on the top floor. And that's a big one. That's about the size of my first apartment.